ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fallout 4. We're actually at the Cambridge Police Department. I just got done talking to Dan, so I figured we didn't need to sit through that conversation again. Everybody's seen it.
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so
It's time
impressive.
to head to the Prydwen.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxson's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That
No, I
being
tend to be
said,
more of a sneaky
you're
guy.
about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
So there is a mod that I came across. I didn't grab it, but it gives you the option of getting Dance out of his powered armor before certain events in the Brotherhood of Steel questline trigger. I think it's kind of
Dance?
interesting. Come on. The game is so weird about this. Come on. There we go. Takes a second for it to reset. So I'm torn on the Brotherhood of Steel. On one hand, I like them quite a bit. On the other hand, they're kind of dickheads. Which I know sounds kind of obvious, and I think it's due to the fact that the only really 100% good guy faction is the Minutemen, because all the other factions have something that pushes them to morally gray territory or outright evil territory, like the fucking Institute. God knows I can't stand those dickheads.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Well, with the draw range of this game, even with the ultra high graphics and everything else, we're not going to see them. So there's really no point in worrying about it.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're going to need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Yeah, at certain points, you just can't hit a target anymore. I'm surprised I was able to see that Mirelurk or the dog.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded.
City looks a
by
hell of a lot
rumors
bigger
and
from me,
misinformation.
I will say this.
They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population.
Ooh, getting a little bit of stagger
Cleansing
there.
the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
And the problem is that the
We're on
Institute
final approach
doesn't
to the
really
airport.
have a reason
The
to be
Prydwen
bad
should be
guys,
coming into
other
view
than
just
just
ahead.
because.
We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his
the
questions.
Constitution. I need to do that quest line. I love that quest line so much. And thankfully, the Prydwen is relatively close by. Alright, so we're going to run into a bunch of issues here. One, the Prydwen is notorious for dumping your companions off the side. And two, it's kind of buggy. Even with the unofficial patch and some of the other mod fixes that I have installed, one of the vertibirds that you need for a quest is going to be in the ocean. Just Because it is. There's no good reason for it. You get shot in the back as you did.
There she
Grab it.
is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
I don't think we're going to have an MRE. Let's have some actual food here. Bird.
I have made some medicine for you.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
It was probably too hard to
So,
get them to actually
you're
sleep.
the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our Elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal
I kind of
in
want to
mind.
kill him for his hat.
As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Yeah. Even though Danse was saying that at night, it's still got to be
Welcome
confirmed by
aboard.
Maxon.
Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Yeah, a lot of people say that the best way that the Commonwealth could be saved would be a combination of the Brotherhood of Steel and the Minutemen.
Brothers and sisters,
but I think the Minutemen
the
would
road
get
behind
absorbed.
has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is
I
time to
haven't
reveal
actually.
our
I have a nicer hat
purpose.
than Kells does.
And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent
Can you
history.
imagine an
The
outright
Institute
synth revolt?
scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Other than the fact that dog meat salutes.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother. Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own.
Don't
The
ask how that
difference
logic
is,
works.
our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already
supposed
begun
to be
that
like
journey.
20,
Seeing as
by the
he's
way.
one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Oh, the clipping. So, there is one thing that Maxim is 100% about, correct about. The Institute is a major enemy. Super mutant problems
Alpha at
in Boston because of the Institute. Because they experiment with FEV and then throw the actual super mutants that they've made up onto the surface. Just to see what will happen. The Boston Commonwealth Provisional Government that the survivors in the Commonwealth tried to set up once they had gotten back on their feet enough, destroyed by the Institute.
Report. Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
They routinely
Congratulations
kidnap
on the
people
promotion, Knight.
and replace them with synths for no other reason than to see what will happen. They are bastards through and through. I was like, do you feel bad about destroying the Institute? Not even a little bit. The only thing I regret about destroying the
last
the
person that
Institute is that I
No
can
way to
only
do
do
this.
it
ended up
once.
scraping rust off the Prydwen's hull from the outside.
Oh, this is all Maxim stuff. We can't take any of it. Yeah, look at this terminal, though. Not really need to, I don't think. There's another thing that we can get while we're here.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot
Paladin
of work
Dance.
ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxim?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Did you get a good look at the Commonwealth as we flew in? Pretty amazing, huh?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance.
That is one thing I will
promise.
say about Maxim as well.
Now,
He is
I know you're
always
eager
honest.
to hop
I
into
don't
a
think
suit
he
of
tells a
power
single
armor
lie
and
to
take
you.
the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Dance is available, but he's not going to be available for very long, so we're not going to worry about him right now. Involve ourselves in a light bit of looting.
Is
If you
this
keep
worth
boarding that
anything?
garbage, you're going to slow us
This world
down.
above ground is very confusing.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Let's see.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Which would be synth, super mutant, or ghoul. Ghoul would be disgusting. Super mutant would get you a crushed pelvis, and synth...
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Alright, cool. Also, we're gonna rob you a little bit, bud. Nothing personal. Yeah, we did steal his copy of medicinal vodka, but you know, I think he'll be okay. Actually, I didn't mean to grab that, but whatever. Most of his stuff we're not gonna take.
How can I help you today?
Got some buff out. I don't think we're gonna really need Rad-X ever anymore. It's possible, but it's unlikely.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever.
I've Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory was in
Since
the
it's
Brotherhood of
obvious
Steel.
that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna really worry about any of that. Well, I mean, technical documents it's a nice source of caps, but it's not super useful. Research
I heard that Elder
patrols
Maxon
not
got
super
that
useful.
scar on his face
Try it
from
now.
going one-on-one
Nothing.
with the Death Club.
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it,
I can fix it.
Alright,
You're the one
where
who
is
decided
Ingram?
to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
there it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Where's Ingram's terminal? There's my suit of powered armor. Although technically I think I can take any of them. There she is.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure
I
you're
still
here to
don't
get
know
your
why she
hands
can't
on
put
some
armor
power
on to that frame.
There's a
and
pretty decent
do her job.
T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Yeah. Okay, so Bay 3, that one's ours
Answer Captain
right there.
Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
But we can take any of them if we want to. There's no real need. And then this dirty little shit right here.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful.
Yep.
Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Caps on the side, huh? Doesn't sound like official military business to me.
Well, it is, and it isn't. It's complicated. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Yeah. Does he have he doesn't have a bed in here, so I don't know where he sleeps, or if he sleeps. But there is something else down here for us to grab. Assuming I can find it. Okay, obviously we're gonna take the quantum. Where is it?
This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
I really hope somebody didn't pick it up and wander off with it. There is, much like the rifle that we currently use, a unique over here. Assuming I can find it, and assuming I don't lose my mind because this fly keeps getting in my face. He's down here somewhere. bugger at all. Somebody might have picked it up. I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be down in the stowage area, which is the below decks area we were just in.
That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
Which is pretty good.
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory so far. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly.
Side effect
instead
of
of decades. I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, brother.
Sure, you should
I've
have liked
modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Okay, I guess Curie just wasn't paying attention to that conversation, like, at all.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
What weapon are you packing there, buddy? I can't tell.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the
the
ears of the
scribes.
Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious,
So
it is
some
your duty to
Yahoo
report
on
it
the internet,
immediately.
which, you know,
We live
we're
in
already
enemy
off to a bad start
territory
with
now.
that,
Your vigilance could mean the
was saying
difference
that
between life
the
and death.
Brotherhood are
Understood?
fascists because they have
Good.
because of the scribes,
Ad
childhood
Victoriam,
soldiers. Is like,
Ad
do you not know what a
Dismissed.
midshipman was?
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission.
They had them all the
Proctor
time.
Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it.
Humanity is so resilient
Don't.
to cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to further that survival.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good.
Hey,
What can I help you?
Firing.
your thoughts?
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
So, how are we doing, Curie?
I find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
That's all for now.
Not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.
Okay. I've got a bed and some goodies around here somewhere. I don't think that's mine, but we're going to crack her open anyway. It's not stealing. They don't mind.
Sweet.
Heard of breaching the door. This is a lot quieter.
Ooh, an expert one. Really? No, not really.
That's it.
Ooh, a sea captain's hat. Those are always nice looking. Okay.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right, all right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
Maxon was right. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. Alright, one of these beds is mine. That would be damned if I can remember which one it is. It's going to say My Foot Locker on it. There's no beds I can use, but not the ones I'm looking for. I still haven't found that damn
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Okay, so things we haven't found. We haven't found the rifle. We haven't found my bunk. And since I'm starting to get tired, I should probably grab a nap. If only to drop a save. That was probably belonged to one of the youngsters. Alright, you know what? There's a way to do this. Alright, so good news is there's a map marker that we can use, and that'll take us to where we want to go, which apparently a level down? No, it's level up. Okay, so it's up. It's on this level.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Oh, that's what they're talking about. Yeah, I didn't even notice this bed because of all the crap that's for some odd reason in the way. Look at all the goodies.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Alright, so there's some other stuff back here that I can't reach. That's somewhat annoying. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we still need to find that stupid rifle. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have a map marker for that. If you find the postman's body, like it recommends,
he needs to keep the damn ship steady.
It'll tell you that it's somewhere up here. But it doesn't tell you specifically, it just gives you a general location and it gives you the name. So, and these guys,
if you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Yes. Yeah. The least we talk to Tegan about his side work, the better. I mean, he's really not that bad. He's just trying to, buy supplies. You can go about not buying them and just, like, strong-arming people. Which kind of goes against what Tegan wants, but that's an option.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can.
It might have fallen down or something like that. We're going to take a look. Or maybe I just, fast forward until we found it. There's an idea. Alright, so I looked everywhere, couldn't find it, grabbed a nap, and now we're under attack. Something's attacking inside the Prydwen. It sounds a lot like ghouls.
Area secure.
I am not sure what caused this to happen.
It can be unsanitary to
But it seems like every time I take a nap somewhere, there be ghouls. And I don't know why. It's awfully weird, if you ask me. So I'm thinking one of two things. Either the weapon hasn't spawned in yet because I haven't found the postman's body, which will start the ball rolling and telling me where to find stuff, or it's glitched. Now, either of these options is very possible. So what we're going to do, we are going to get that quest going. And we're going to see if we come... Oh, there was a legend down here. If we come back, maybe it'll be here. First things first, we got to get out of here. Also, I'd really love to know why the frickin' stupid ghouls keep attacking every time I take a nap. I don't know what's causing that. It's just, it started to become a thing, and I'm not a huge fan. Thankfully, everything here will wait. No time crunch on any of the quests. So we're just going to take a quick jump over, get the body, get the notes, come back, see if that works. If not, we're not going to be able to pick up one of the unique weapons, which is going to be slightly weak. Alright, let's go run this down. Just gotta head over this way. Don't know why there's a short assault rifle there, but sure, whatever. Why not? Dog meat. What did you find? Did you find the assault rifle? Yes, he did. And he picked it up. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe dog meat had picked it up, but I checked his inventory. He's got a couple fusion cores in there he stole from somebody, but that's about it. What the hell is this? Where am I? I don't remember this being here. And a gunner? He doesn't have any lines.
Excuse me.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
Hey.
Yeah, so I've never seen this before. Child, a vendor.
Hi.
It doesn't look like any of these guys have any dialogue. Oh, okay. That's just super weird. I can't use anything here. I don't know what the crap any of this is.
Hi there.
Yeah?
Okay, that's definitely not a kid's voice.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that. Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
All these guys look like they got lines from Far Harbor.
Hi.
Oh, that's weird. I can't interact with these people at all, for the most part. They're just kind of there. That's weird. We're going to move on. We're not going to think about it too much. I'm assuming that is a Sim Settlements thing that might not be interacting well with something else. I have zero way of verifying that, but you know what? We're just not going to worry about it. And some of the Minutemen up here. Hello, crew.
General.
Hey, General.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good.
Still in one piece.
Oh, Jesus. I can lie. That startled the living crap out of me. I was like, oh, it's a sentry bot, but he's locked up. Maybe I could use the terminal to reprogram him or just... No, he's going to jump out and try to
Got
me.
it.
I really wasn't expecting that. Okay. Oh, you got crushed, didn't you, Belle? Grab your uniform.
Hey.
I think he might have been the only one to bite the dust. Oh yeah, I gotta bunch of ammo I probably ought to drop off here. Let's see. We're going to get rid of fusion cores and the missiles. And this should drop our weight considerably. Not the Minuteman dog. That sucks. Okay, anybody else bite the dust that needs a little bit of looting? Well, looks like y'all did a pretty good job of surviving. Just him. Alright. Fair enough. Unless a body got thrown so far, I'm not seeing it. But, you know, not going to worry about that at all. Okay. Oh. Okay. For God's sake.
My sense of You're dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Well, looks like he glitched into the flipping ground. That's wonderful. He might be under the bridge. Don't know if I'm actually that lucky or not. Alright, well. No reason not to do a little bit of looting here. Yeah, it just does not seem to be my day for things. I don't know what caused that, but I'm standing directly on top of him, and I can't get the mailman's body there right now. That just... Really? Why has this got to be a thing today? If I knew how, I could probably no-clip into it to figure it out, but... See if maybe we can grenade him out. Oh, that did something. We're lucky we can grenade him out of the, There he is! Okay, location for the accelerator. It's a gunner. Has that. The All-American. Adam's Glory. The Love Maker. I think we already got. The Patriot, which is in a bunker. And the Survivalist Rifle. 50 Beowulf rifle, okay. Maybe there isn't one over there. I could have sworn the Prid one had one. Okay, I could have just been running around for absolutely no reason whatsoever then. Okay, let's take a quick peek here again. Okay, here we go. There we go. Some gunner area. Not too sure about this one. That's a service rifle. Adam's Glory we already picked up, I think. Because no, we have Zealot's Revenge. That's a completely different fella. No, these are service rifle uniques, not not what I'm using. So yeah, no. Son of a gun. I am not really sure what the deal is anymore here. But this is from a mod. Do I have anything? You know, I don't think I do. Well, only thing I can think to do is go back to the Prydwen and double check it. Yeah, there's a couple of FNFAL uniques. I got Zealot's Revenge.
I have sustained considerable damage.
How did you sustain considerable damage?
I have not yet mastered Dr. Venture's advanced impact recipe, but I am working on it.
Good job.
Tighten up the meter.
Like that?
Now split the difference.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Yeah, so I am just a bit confused and a bit irritated over what's going on here.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Alright, so 6 years in total.
Where was the Prydwen constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. There was a vast amount of scrap metal and salvageable components there after we defeated the Enclave. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling.
So
It was
8
worth
years
the
then?
effort.
I'm confused.
With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly
guys that
certain
wound
that they
up
were destroyed.
in
In any event,
Chicago,
I hope your
or
tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up
Texas,
here.
I don't remember which.
I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Nice. Alright. Quick peek around here and make sure the rifle's not here.
Stray
That
radio
gives me
signals
that.
keep pinging me
Heads
around.
up.
Gonna try to filter it out.
So yeah,
Internal
I am
monitoring active. Looks quiet.
super confused and slightly irritated about the fact that I can't find this stupid rifle. Should not be difficult to find, and yet it is. And that just cheeses me just a little bit.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Unless it got moved.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Station keeping maintained.
I'm going
Thrusters
to do one
stable.
more pass around and let you know if I find anything. Alright, I found it. It was totally in not the place I was looking.
Hell yeah.
I think the last time I found it down there, it might have clipped through the floor or something. But this is the free world. What's left of the free world does 50% more damage against super mutants and ghouls. So, there are 4 of these. One was where we found the body of the Minuteman General, which I'm pretty sure I grabbed. If not, I can go back and check. But that means that we should have
You seem more than
several of
capable
them
with
at
your
this point.
tinkerings.
Yeah. So we are all good. There we go. That is the next effing file that we are probably going to stick in storage. I might make a little thing for it, but we finally found it. And with that, I can finally call it a day. Also, Tegan opened the door to his little security gate. If we want to go in there and loot him or something like that, probably won't. No real point to it. But I'm happy. Let's grab a save. I'm curious to see if anything attacks while we're doing this. Just so far, we've been pretty consistent with getting attacks. Nope. Okay. Just an illness, which I'm not really worried about. Alright, well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this a part. Next episode, we're going to climb into our fancy power armor here, and we're going to go cause some trouble.
Huh? You think the Commonwealth
Until
looks
then,
bad? You should see the Capitol
No, I spoke
wasteland.
too fast.
Send that abomination back to hell!
Hostiles in sight. Standing down.
What the hell was that? That's a dead Brotherhood member. What the hell? There is no way that ghouls took him down.
Dog. I bet he's handy in a fight.
Okay, yeah, this is just getting weird. Another legendary. It seems like every time I take a rest, we get attacked by ghouls, and one of them is a legendary. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, you know, it's basically free XP and free legendary, so I'm good with that. Well, before I was so rudely interrupted, I want to wish you guys a good day. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Peace.